to be a petroleum engineer. So from SHS, I studied science and then furthered into studying oil and gas in Kumasi Technical University. So someone will say, why am I then doing spices? Okay. My proudest moment has been, yes, it's very profitable in a sense that when you invest 400 cedis, you can get about. So I think a lot of young people do not go into business because they think it is very expensive or they need a lot of money to start, which is not so.
Welcome to today's episode of My Business Story, where real entrepreneurs share the raw, unfiltered journey behind their brands. We explore the moment that shaped their hustle, the challenges they've overcome, and the lessons they are still learning. Whether you are building your own business or just love a good story, you are in the right place. Let's get into it.
I'm Boatin Banyakong, a level 100 student of Kumasi Technical University, and I'm the CEO of The Organic Natural Spices. I've been doing this business for about 5 months now, and what inspired me? So after SHS, I stayed home for a while, like for a year. So during that time, I went in search for a job, and then I worked as a sales girl in an electrical shop. So that was when the edge for business started. Within that time, that space, a friend of mine introduced me into importation. So when the dollar went high, I weren't able to import again because of the rate. So I left to school early this year. And then when I left, I was like, God, please, I want to do a business. So you help me out, get a good one. So I dreamt that I was introducing spices to people. So I decided to, initially it was funny. I was like, I don't have a shop, so how am I going to introduce spices to people? So with the help of the Holy Spirit, that is what I would say, I got the idea to bring up my own spices. So with that, I thought about doing an all-purpose spice, which will help people. And then after the all-purpose spice, I wanted to prepare wache one day, and then I was like, I need to use the leaves, and it's a whole lot of stress. It even takes like space in the kitchen. So I was like, why don't I turn this wache leaves into a powdered form, which will make it portable, one, and easy to use. Yes. So that is how come we are here. So I started with 400 Ghana cedis, and then I used that 400 Ghana cedis in getting the raw materials, and also getting the packaging, and also the flyers. After producing, I think 25 pieces, I introduced it to a friend who was like my first customer. So I introduced it to her, and then she purchased, because I wanted to get the customers, I was selling it at 6 cedis then. So when I introduced it to her, I gave it to her, she was like, oh, now take it. Like she gave me 10 cedis and asked me to keep the rest, like the change. Yes. So I started with 25 pieces, but now I've been able to produce 90 pieces, and then I even have 3 distributors now. Yes, 2 people from Dodowa Market, and then Ghana Made Shop at Tema Community 3. They also distribute my products. Yes, it's very profitable in a sense that when you invest 400 cedis, you can get about 800 to 1,000 cedis. Yes, so it's very profitable. So one of the challenges I face is being able to introduce it to people, since there are a lot of spices and then even all-purpose natural spices in the market, and yours as a beginner, You have to convince people. There were times that when I went to the market, the women were like, my packaging, they don't have space for it. Some were like, me introducing it to them. When people come, they're not going to ask, they're going to ask for the bigger brands, which is the Sankofa and the rest, the Gia or Gia Warrior and the rest. So that has also been a challenge. And even I've encountered challenges with those who do the flyers and those who print the flyers. I remember my first set of flyers were blur, so I couldn't even get flyers to, when I was selling to my first customer, which was my friend, there was no flyer on my product. Yes, so that is also a challenge. And then now that I've been able to produce much, I think getting the right machines is also a challenge. And also getting FDA approved is also a challenge, because I have started the process and then it has not been easy. So with the packaging, as I said earlier on, the market women, some are saying it is small. As in the package looks small. And also they say the flyer and then the packaging is very nice. But then some say they don't have enough storage, like a place to store it. And then some also say they don't, like they need it in a sachet form, which means I need to get a packaging machine to be able to get that. Yes. And when I asked for the price, it was about 80,000 Ghana cedis for the packaging. That is the packaging machine. Yes. Also, one challenge I am facing now is how to get a smaller portable blender which can blend about olonka of what I do. Yes. Okay, so I've used one or two brands or different brands, which is all-purpose natural spices, and I realized they do not have some of the things that I include in mine, like the onion, the ginger, and other spice. Yes.
Ghana is home to over 2 million small and medium enterprises, the heartbeat of our economy. But only a few ever break through beyond their neighborhoods, beyond their streets, beyond their cities. That's why my business story exists, to give these everyday businesses the voice, visibility, and platform they need to succeed. If you believe in supporting local dreams and growing African businesses, then please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's tell their stories together.
I sell my products through posting it on my status every day and then introducing it to people. I also moved to the markets. As I said earlier on, I went to Dodowa market to introduce it to some of the market women. And then also we have a TikTok account, The Organic Spice. So I also post 1 or 2 videos there. So I try to post some of the videos that I make on TikTok, but then it still doesn't get me the customers that I need. So when I was in school, within the week I set 2 days, maybe weekends, so maybe Saturday and then Sunday, and then I work on it from production to packaging. Yes, that's what I do. Well, I will not say it is easy because it is labor intensive. Yes, so it's not easy, but then we are doing it. We have not been able to employ anyone. So I'll say 0. I have 0 employees. I do everything all by myself for now. But then I would love to employ people, because even initially I wanted to get some materials like the onions, the ginger, the garlic. I wanted to get it in the raw state, come wash them, work on it, then I dehydrate them and then produce the flakes myself before I grind them. But because I don't have the means, or the machine, the dehydrator. So far, I buy the onion flakes and then the powdered form of the ginger and then the garlic. So that is what I do now. But in the future, I would love to employ people when I get all these set up. Yes. It has always been a dream to be a petroleum engineer. So from SHS, I studied science and then furthered into studying oil and gas in Kumasi Technical University. So someone will say, why am I then doing spices? Okay, I have the passion for business, and when I checked into it, this is where I best fit. This is what I do with passion. This is what I can do best. That is why I am doing natural spices. In the future, I would like to have that as, I won't say a side job, but then it should also be a job that like I am into. Aside me being the petroleum engineer, I also want to be a spices producer. I want to produce spices, natural spices. Yes. I think I've been successful because of 1, God, 2, discipline, and then 3, me not giving up. Yes. What I need in order for my business to grow or expand is for me to get the machines that I need. Like so far, I need a dehydrator or a multi-purpose oven. And then also I need a packaging machine and then a grinder, a multi-purpose grinder. Yes, that is what I need for now. And then I also talk about advertisements. I need my product to be out there for people to know, so that even when I have to introduce it to someone, I don't need to stress myself. I need to like tell the person, oh, I have organic spice there. The person will be interested because the person already knows about what I do. My future vision for this business is for the product to reach the people that needs it, and also for it to get to the local market, the supermarkets, and also take it to the local markets abroad. Yes, so I want to export them. So I think a lot of young people do not go into business because they think it is very expensive or they need a lot of money to start, which is not so. Per my experience, even when you try to save up your little feeding money, you get there, you get something small and then start up, and then by the time you realize, it has become something big. Yes. One thing entrepreneurship has taught me is to be patient with people and then myself, like trust the process, me trusting the process. My proudest moment has been me being able to produce from 25 pieces, and now I am producing about 90 pieces. Yes. One business tip I will give to young people will be focused, yes, and trust God. When I graduate and I become who or what I want to be in future, I will not quit my business. I will add it to whatever I am doing. The reason why I think it is important for young people to start their own business is because even when you graduate and then you don't get a job, you have something to do, you have a skill, you have something that you can do, something that will fetch you money. So the advice I can give to other young people is, when you have the opportunity, let's say you complete and then you are not being able to enroll into the tertiary, just venture into business. And you will say because you don't have the money to start, just start with something small, or even learn a trade. Because if you have a trade or a business you are doing, it's something that you have it at your fingertips, which no one can take. Even after school, who knows, you might not even get a 9-to-5 job. You'll be thinking about what to do. So instead of wasting that full year that you're going to stay at home, or full years, whether 1, 2, 3, or whatever years you stay at home, just use it to do something. Learn a trade, braiding, anything at all. Just learn a skill. What I think family and friends should do to support young business owners is for them to purchase or patronize from them, and then refer them to other people, and then also encourage them, because even at a point as a young business owner, there will be a point that you would even give up. So family and friends should patronize them and also encourage them to do more. So I am sacrificing my time. When I'm in school, I normally have to balance my work and then school activities. So I am sacrificing my time. I'm I'm 20 years old, a level 100 student of Kumasi Technical University, the CEO of The Organic Spice, and this is my business story. Thank you.
Thanks for watching today's episode of My Business Story. If this inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with someone chasing their own dream. Subscribe for more real stories from entrepreneurs across Ghana and beyond, because every business has a story and yours could be next. See you in the next one.